There are some supplements, like vitamin D, that you don't really feel right away, and you hope that they work cumulatively over time. And there's some things that you can take, like caffeine, where you do definitely feel it right away and for a few hours, but they don't have any long-lasting effect. Adaptogens work all day that you take them and have a long-term cumulative benefit when you take them most days. So what do adaptogens make you feel like? And what are adaptogens anyway? This is Christian Bates with Longevity Power. Adaptogens are herbal extracts, usually from plants, mushrooms, some animal products, and some isolated compounds that literally help your body adapt to stressors. They have been scientifically proven to have a normalizing and performance increasing effect upon your cells amidst adversity, whether that's immunological adversity, a good stress like athletic performance, bad stress like fatigue. They have a cellular and neuroprotective effects. They help with brain function. These are herbs that I got into about 20 years ago. I just started dabbling in them back then. And then 15 years ago, I started to source them from around the world professionally when I launched my first product. 10 years ago, I unleashed adaptogens onto my body. I found the highest potency, highest quality ones, and I took the major adaptogens most of the time because I became passionate about them. They're so promising. These are extracts of various roots, barks, leaves, berries, mushrooms, even animal products from around the world that even though there are thousands and thousands of species of herbs that you can take, most of those are not really great for daily use. So to be an adaptogen, it has to have that adaptogenic effect where it boosts your performance, protects your cells, and helps you adapt to stress and be safe for near daily use, which makes adaptogens more like a missing food group for so many. I really feel that adaptogens are that important and that natural for humanity to take. In fact, every major tradition, every major herbal system has a section of adaptogens, which are the tonic herbs of that area that humanity figured out, like, oh, these are the more important ones that we should try to get. Some of them are so rare that it was very difficult for people to get them regularly. And now, because of agriculture and certain wildcrafting methods, you are able to get all the adaptogens as often as you like, which I think is a great blessing that I'm really grateful for. So what do adaptogens actually feel like? Well, they make me feel really great. They give me a natural high, but a focus. They make me feel grounded, but not sedated. They make me feel energized, but in a sustainable, balanced, enduring type of a way, not a heady type of a way. They make me feel over time like I've made myself more robust. I feel like my immune system is stronger than it used to be. I feel like my focus is better. And I feel like my ability to tap into an inner calm despite outside stressors is better. And especially at the gym or when working out, I feel I can go harder longer. And that has been really important because I've dealt with some food sensitivity issues and immune issues in the past. And I've used herbal formulas that contain adaptogens. And I've also just taken a lot of like single adaptogen extracts to my benefit. And I have become so passionate about them that actually right after 8 years ago, I launched my business, Longevity Power, to specialize in adaptogens because most adaptogens on the market are really pretty weak or diluted or overpriced, or they're in a form that is different from the form used in certain scientific studies. So they may not work. But there are some adaptogens that are powerful, that are backed by science, and that people really feel and can attest to having long-term health benefits. So now professionally I focus on finding the highest quality, the most important, the most universal, and the most well-sourced, ethically sourced, purely sourced adaptogens from around the world and make them in a form that can be delicious. The adaptogens I work with are all great tasting. You can blend them into an elixir, a smoothie, or even a coffee. If you do a morning coffee, adding adaptogens to your morning coffee will reduce the come down of the caffeine. Adaptogens don't have a really crash come down at all. They barely have a come down. You just kind of stop noticing some of the initial benefits, but you keep long-term benefits. And nothing else is really like that. With adaptogens, you're really focusing on micronutrients, not macronutrients, and charging up your body daily so that you can get as much benefit as possible. Even though adaptogens are time-tested and are popular historically among hunter-gatherer and herbal traditions, they're not that popular on a market level yet now, because each adaptogen contains dozens of compounds that work together. When you isolate a compound the way a pharmaceutical company might want to and patent it and then unleash it at to make millions and billions of dollars, you just can't really do that with adaptogens. It's much more holistic, and that's why it's a little more grassroots of a marketplace. Adaptogens have had such a great impact on my life. I've become really passionate about them. I made this video to give you insights so you can make the best choices for helping you accomplish your health goals. In the comments section, let me know your favorite adaptogens that you've taken and any health benefits that you've gotten from them, or let me know any questions you have about them. I'll see you next time.